at the moment. Aussie Reigns is an on-runner. Gatewood, Frankie Dettori rides 4-6 now. Blue Surf, Rab Havlin riding for Amanda Perrott. Kellini for Luke Morrison, Marco Botti, and Mersali for Kieran Fallon and James Tate.
Non-runners here, Mick. Aussie Reigns and Pethersmoon. Pethersmoon would have been a major danger to all, but the ground is playing a significant part. Ambling down to the start of Goodwood, 4 runners, tactics likely to be important, but perhaps the ground the most significant factor here.
I think there's no doubt about it, but pretty easy to pick up Kellini, those very bright colours.
Every course and every race have their own challenges, when even the favourite can come up short. But place a bet on any Channel 4 race on your mobile, and if your horse finishes second, you get your money back as a free bet. Download the app or visit William Hill on your mobile. William Hill, the home of betting.
Gatewood odds on here, Mick. I get it. I wouldn't want to go too short on this ground myself, but Frankie Dettori found the key to him last time. He was on a losing run of 10 going to Ascot last time. He came up against an old rival in Pethersmoon, and Frankie was really, really smooth on this horse.
He was brilliant on him. I don't think he was good. I think this was Frankie like we know he's capable of doing. If you see what he does against Pethersmoon, Frankie was almost waiting for him, and he just picked the horse up and let him run right to the line. And the horse found plenty. Many people questioned his resolution before. You couldn't do after the other day.
Blue Surf could be a danger here. He is no star, but he has got very strong form on very soft ground. Could be tactical. Frankie might be the one to hold the key again, but Blue Surf on soft ground might be just be the one to put the favourite up to his work here. Mersali going in last. John Hunt's the caller down at Goodwood.
And Mersali is in. We're set. They're off. 4 runners then, over a mile and a half, set off for the 32 red stakes. And Gatewood anchored in the early stages. Dettori in no hurry at all. He wants to be right at the back of the field, allowing Mersali to stride on uphill and into the first bend with a lead of a length and a half over Blue Surf in second place. Kellini racing along in third place, and Gatewood watching on from last place, the odds-on favourite 4th in these early stages, as they have just about completed their first couple of furlongs, swinging gently right-handed now and about to head into the dip on the far side of the course. Mersali then taking the field along in the 32 red stakes in these early stages, with Blue Surf in second place. Kellini follows, the 4 of them in Indian file at the moment, with Gatewood still watching on from rear. Into the dip they go, under the trees, right over on the far side of the course. Mersali leading up, Blue Surf in second place. They've covered the first half mile. Kellini's back in third place, and Gatewood at what appears to be a leisurely gallop still in last place. And now coming out of the dip, they'll be uphill for the next quarter of a mile or so. Mersali leading. Mersali out in front from Blue Surf in second place. They're followed by Kellini, and Gatewood still weighted with as they continue to climb. So Mersali, this order unchanged completely. Took it up at a very early stage, Mersali, under Kieran Fallon. Doesn't appear to be going too strong at the head of affairs. Leading from Blue Surf, Kellini and Gatewood in last place. And now they're at the top of the hill, swinging right-handed for the home straight. Mersali still in front, followed then in second by Blue Surf. Kellini third, Gatewood in fourth place. And as they come down the hill, remember in the first race they stuck to the far side rail by and large. That's where the action was. The 4 runners looking as though they're not deviating from that either. Gatewood coming strongly on the wide outside, but all 4 so steady as the gallop in. Now bunch up here. Mersali just in front, the other 3 going well. Blue Surf, Kellini, Gatewood on the outside, and now they just wind things up. Still got over a quarter of a mile left to go, and the 4 of them are in line. Gatewood's up on the wide outside, Mersali on the fence, Kellini fighting through, Blue Surf very much short of room there. And Blue Surf absolutely had the door slammed in his face as Gatewood powers on now from Masali, who himself was short of racing room there. Kalini's staying on down the outside, then Blue Surf. Gatewood's out in front. Masali is trying to fight back. They head up towards the line in an eventful 32 red stakes. Gatewood gets home by about a half a length from Masali. Kalini, Blue Surf in a rough old race.
Mick, I've heard people saying that Frankie Dettori isn't quite the jockey he used to be. When you see that, you just think he has done everything in his power to give his horse the best chance and to, within the rules, hinder the others.
Yeah, but it's unbelievable really that people would question Frankie, because getting that job with Sheikh Johan and Al Shakab Racing has given him a new lease of life. He's hungry again. He wants it. And just watch here. It is sometimes, it's a really tough track to ride, and the camber almost lugs you into the inside rail here. And Frankie's horse, he just goes across here, and it's something you see an awful lot. Horses getting squeezed on the inside because the horses get thrown in that way. And Frankie's keen to get on that rail. Everything's then got to work around you to get past you, and Frankie's not going to get beat from here.
Gatewood was on a losing run of 10 until Frankie Dettori got on his back. He anchored him in rear, produced him with a very smooth challenge on the outside, and then he just slowly but surely let Gatewood roll across. The door was closed hard on Blue Surf, who wasn't really going anywhere. A couple of other horses were slightly checked in the run, but here's Gatewood back with a vengeance since Frankie got aboard.
Yeah, but just watch this. This will almost emphasise the point here. Blue Surf still got lots of racing room, every chance. Forward him in a line. It's almost like a piece of work here. But then Frankie presses the button, and you can see he's just leaning in a little bit here. He hasn't bumped the other horse on his inside, Kalini. It's actually just rolled onto Blue Surf. You know, the thing is, they might have an inquiry, but could you honestly say to me that it was Frankie Dettori's
But you've got
fault?
the experience of this, Mick. Jockeys must do that deliberately. When they see their horse getting to the front, they're quite happy to just let their horse roll across gradually, just to shut the door.
You know what's happening, and that is the big thing. You've got an idea there might be a horse there, but you're not going to make life easy for him. Nobody is trying to do anybody, or is anybody going to try and hamper somebody, but you're just trying to make it difficult for them.
Blue Surf is chopped for room. I thought Kalini was fine. I don't think he was checked, but Masali was slightly checked and then rallied strongly. He comes on again late, perhaps as Gatewood idles. The distance at the line is it 3 parts of a length? So even if there is an inquiry, there's absolutely no danger. Gatewood is back on song, and Frankie Dettori